Hello friends, and in this video we'll do some more type of problems based on the special type of functions. Consider we are finding the Laplace of cos of h square of 3t. So we know the cos of h of at Laplace, that is, your formula is a by s square minus a square, but the problem is here, that is a square is there, so directly you can't make it here. So you know the hyperbolic function cos of h of at. So your cos of h of at is equal to e to the power at plus e to the power of minus at by 2. So this is the basic formulas here. And similarly, if you sine of h of at, if you given, then you can write e to the power of at minus e to the power of minus at by 2. So these two formula keep in mind for the hyperbolic function. And here it's given cos of h square of 3t, which we can write it here e to the power of at plus e to the power of minus at by 2 whole square. So if we, in the place of a is here 3, so similarly we can write it here e to the power of 3t plus e to the power of minus 3t by 2 whole square. So a plus b whole square, you can break it, 1 by 2a square is 4, e to the power of 3t square, it becomes 60 plus e to the power of minus 60 plus 2ab e to the power 3t into e to the power of minus 3t. This would get cancelled. So we can write 1 by 4 e to the power of 60 plus e to the power of minus 60 plus 2. This you can, by expanding cos h square of 3t, we can write it. So now hyperbolic function Laplace is cos of h square of 3t is equal to Laplace of this one. 1 by 4 is constant outside, e to the power 60 Laplace is 1 by s minus 6 plus e to the power of minus 60, correct, 1 by s minus minus 6 plus 2 Laplace is 2 by s. So we can write it here 1 by 4 1 by s minus 6 plus 1 by s plus 6 plus 2 by s. This is the Laplace transformation of your cos of h square of 3t. Similarly, if you given for your sin h of hyperbolic square 2t or 3t, anything. So similarly we can write it here also e to the power of 3t minus e to the power of minus 3t by 2 whole square. So 1 by 4 e to the power of 60 plus e to the power of minus 60 minus 2. So 1 by 4 e to the power 60 Laplace is 1 by s minus 6 plus 1 by s plus 6 minus 2 by s. This is the Laplace transform of sin h square of 3t. So now we will see the properties. So properties here, there are mainly 4 properties there in the Laplace, and I am not going to derive here properties, only I will do the importance for the students, so they can solve the problems and they can study in the last moment and they can prepare for the examinations. So I'm not going to derive and explain everything in details, and just only will do how to solve the problems, and in the last moment when you are watching these videos you can able to find, you can solve the problems in the examinations. So first properties is there called as shifting properties. Shifting properties. This property is nothing but if f of t, consider if Laplace of f of t is a bar of s, which means if L of f of t is given and that f of t Laplace already you know, that is value is a bar of s, then if somebody asks you find the Laplace of e to the power of at into f of t, so you have nothing to do, just whatever the Laplace transform of this f of t you know, you write same thing and just s replace with s minus a. It's clear? We'll see the example. Consider find the Laplace of e to the power 2t sine of 3t. This is question is given. So whenever the e to the power 2t multiple is there, so see another whatever the function is given, this is your f of t, and this f of t Laplace you know. This f of t Laplace is sine 3t Laplace is, we already know, 3 by s square plus 9. So if you say f of t Laplace you know, which is a bar of s, then if something is given multiple of e to the power of at, where a is 2 here, so just whatever the bar of s you know, which you know 3 by s square plus 9, just s replace with s minus a. A is what here? 2. So just to replace with s minus 2 means 3 by s replace with s minus 2, which means s minus 2 whole square and plus 9. Okay students, so another example, let's see. If we given find the Laplace of e to the power of minus 2t cos of 4t. So cos 4t Laplace already you know. Why you want to find the cos 4t Laplace? Because is given e to the power at multiple, and e to the power apart from whatever is given, that is your f of t, and first we have to interested to find this f of t Laplace. This f of t Laplace means cos of 4t Laplace. Cos of 4t Laplace we already know s by s square plus 16. So whenever you are finding the Laplace with the e to the power of minus 2t into cos of 4t, so s by s square plus 16 and s replace with s minus a. A is what here? Minus 2, which means s replace with s plus 2. So s replace with s plus 2 and plus 16. This is your answer. Okay, so based on this problem, first based on this property we'll finish all the problems, then we'll go to the property number 2. So again another problems. If we given find the Laplace of cos of h of at into sine of t. This one is given. So this is very complicated types. If you see cos of h at given into sine of t. So we know the cos of h of at is equal to e to the power of at plus e to the power of minus at by 2. So we can express this one in term of this hyperbolic function. You can express in term of exponential this. So you can write here e to the power of at plus e to the power of minus at by 2 into sine of t. So 1 by 2 we can take outside. You can write here e to the power of at into sine of t plus e to the power of minus at into sine of t. So here if you see, this is what again property number 1. This is again property number 1. So what is the property number 1? So if a to the power at into f of t given, so first to find the Laplace of f of t, sine of t Laplace is 1 by s square plus 1 and s replaced with s minus a. A is a here. Okay, plus here similarly e to the power of minus at into f of t given. So we'll find the Laplace of this f of t, which is a bar of s, and that value is 1 by s square plus 1, and we'll replace s with s minus a, which is plus a. So finally we'll get it 1 by 2 into 1 by s minus a whole square plus 1 plus 1 by 2 1 by s plus a whole square plus 1. This is the Laplace of cos of h of at into sine of t. Similarly students, we can do some more problems based on the property number 1. Some is given here. Find the Laplace of cos of h of t into sine of q of 2t. So here how will you find? First you find the Laplace of this. How will you find the Laplace of sine of f of t? Will assume here sine of q of 2t. We'll find the Laplace of these terms. So how will you find the cubic function? I told you the formulas. Sine 3a is equal to 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. So we can convert it here. F of t is equal to sine q is equal to write here 3 sine of q a is equal to write 3 sine a minus 4 sine sine q a is equal to 3 sine a minus sine 3a by 4. So here we can write it 3 sine of 2t minus sine of 6t by 4. So we can write here Laplace 1 by 4 is outside, 3 into 2 sine of 2t Laplace is your 2 by s square plus 4 minus 6 by s square plus 36. So here we'll get the Laplace of this one, e to the power of t plus e to the power of minus t by 2. This is cos of h of t, and this one Laplace is, we got it here. First we will multiply sine of qe plus 2t. So we can write 1 by 2 is outside, e to the power t into sine of q of 2t plus e to the power of minus t into sine of q of 2t. I am little going fast because of time shortage, and you can solve the step by step problem and check out the answer. 1 by 2 sine of q to Laplace is this. So you can write 1 by 4 6 by s square plus 4 minus 6 by s square plus 36, and this we have to replace with s minus a. A is what? 1 here. Plus similarly 1 by 4 6 by s square plus 4 minus 6 by s square plus 36, and here you can replace s with s minus 1, that is s plus 1. So you'll get it finally 1 by 8 6 by s minus 1 whole square plus 4 minus 6 by your s minus 1 square plus 36, plus here also we can write it 6 by s plus 1 to the power of 2 plus 4 minus 6 by s plus 1 whole square plus 36. This is your Laplace. Laplace of e to the power 2t and t to the power of 3. Laplace of e to the power 2t into t to the power of 3. So this is f of t, and find the Laplace of t to the power 3. F of t is equal to t to the power 3. A bar of s is equal to 3 factorial by s to the power of 3 plus 1, that is 4. So Laplace of e to the power of 2t into t to the power 3 is equal to 3 factorial is 6 by s to the power of 4, and s replaced with s minus a. A is your 2a. So we can write 6 by s minus 2 power 4. This is your Laplace. Similarly, any type of given, find the e to the power of t into t to the power 5. You can write 5 factorial by s to the power of 6, and s replaced with s minus 1. So 120 divided by s minus 1 to the power of 6. Thank you.